Here's a 1-minute speed lesson for C++. C++ supports a wide variety of data types. However, it is strongly typed, and that means you have to specify what type of variable something is before you assign it a value. Let's get this out of the way because you're going to find this at the top of most C++ programs. Include IOStream or input-output stream gives you access to objects like standard in or cout, which lets you do things like read input from the keyboard or write to the screen. Using namespace std gives you access to objects in the std namespace without having to preface them with std::. You're going to see C++ programs have this function main, which returns an integer to the operating system, ideally 0, which means the program has run successfully. Control flow using conditionals and if, else, if, and else are pretty simple. Whenever you're writing a function, you have to specify the return type, and if it doesn't return anything, then the return type is void. Classes in C++, much like classes anywhere else, has attributes or values and behaviors or methods. Pay attention to how you can create an object from the class or instantiate the class, and remember, if the access specifier is private, then you can only access those attributes or methods from within the class. If you want to read from or write to a file, you have to include fstream, and the logic is a bit verbose. I'd say exception handling using try-catch is pretty simple. But if you're using C++, you probably want to more intentionally do memory management. So understand the use of the new and delete keywords to allocate memory and then free up that memory and use pointers to do so.